In the realm of professional basketball, several individuals and groups are notable not just for their accomplishments but also for their deeper contributions to the sport. The San Antonio Spurs and Chris Paul are two outstanding instances of this phenomenon. Both represent an undiscovered brilliance that transcends simple statistics and has a significant impact on the sport through their strategy, mentality, and on-court performance. Before we take a start, hit that subscribe button now. Chris Paul, the man at the point. Most people agree that Chris Paul, sometimes known as the point god, is one of the best point guards in NBA history. His career, which has lasted almost 20 years, has been distinguished by a rare combination of leadership, basketball IQ, and extraordinary skill. Paul is unique not only because of his ability to dish out assists and score points, but also because of his grasp of the game and capacity to improve the play of those around him. Basketball IQ and court vision. Paul's basketball IQ is one of his most distinctive qualities. He is able to anticipate plays, recognizes the patterns of his opponents, and knows how to take advantage of them. He can make snap decisions with his talent that can alter the outcome of a game. His ability to see the court perfectly allows him to make accurate passes that frequently result in easy baskets for his teammates. Mentoring and leadership. Paul is a leader who goes above and beyond the court. He's known for coaching younger players, helping them improve their abilities and grasp the subtleties of the game. Many athletes who have played with him have shown signs of his influence on their careers. Paul has been an invaluable member of every team he has been a part of because of his ability to set an example for others and hold them accountable. Defensive brilliance. Although Paul is frequently praised for his offensive brilliance, he also possesses outstanding defensive skills. He has demonstrated his ability to guard some of the top players in the league by being selected to multiple NBA all-defensive teams. Being able to anticipate plays and have quick hands makes him an effective defender who can stop the other team's offensive momentum. Flexibility and durability. Paul's versatility is another facet of his latent brilliance. He has proven to be a versatile player throughout the years by changing his style of play to suit various teams and systems. Paul has maintained a high level of play in spite of injuries and the inevitable decline that comes with aging, cementing his place in the NBA as a perennial talent. The San Antonio Spurs. An innovative and consistent model. Under the leadership of head coach Greg Popovich, the San Antonio Spurs have become one of the most prestigious and successful teams in NBA history. Their creative approach to the game, player development, and organizational philosophy all conceal their secret brilliance. The Popovich methodology. The driving force behind the Spurs' success is their coach, Greg Popovich, who holds the longest tenure in the NBA. His approach to coaching places a strong emphasis on adaptability, teamwork, and selflessness. Popovich's skill as a coach is demonstrated by his ability to bring out the best in all of his players, regardless of skill level. Because of the culture he has cultivated, every player knows their place and how they can help the club win. Player development and scouting. The Spurs have a stellar reputation in these areas. They frequently discover gems in the later rounds of the draft or from overseas. They have a knack for spotting and developing talent. Under the Spurs system, players like Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Kawhi Leonard have thrived, becoming all-stars and vital members of the team's championship runs. Attention on fundamentals. Another facet of the Spurs' undiscovered brilliance is their attention on the fundamentals. Their emphasis on ball movement, spacing, and effective shot selection has produced an extremely potent offensive system. They are among the league's most reliable defensive teams because of their emphasis on communication and discipline. Adaptability and innovation. The Spurs have shown a remarkable capacity to adjust to the NBA's ever-changing landscape over the years. The Spurs have remained ahead of the curve by consistently changing their tactics, whether it was by adopting the three-point revolution or by modifying their defensive plans. They have been able to stay competitive despite changes in the league around them thanks to their versatility. The Spurs and Chris Paul, the meeting of genius. Even though Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs have mostly gone their separate ways, their paths have occasionally crossed to showcase each player's unique brilliance. High-stakes playoff matchups between Paul's teams and the Spurs have frequently shown off the strongest aspects of each team's skill set. Excellent basketball execution and IQ. Paul's matchup with the Spurs turns into a basketball chess match involving skill and execution. The Spurs play with a disciplined and well-coached style that matches Paul's ability to read opponents and make intelligent decisions. These games frequently become clinics on the proper way to play basketball, with both teams showcasing their extensive knowledge of the rules. Teamwork and leadership. Paul and the Spurs place a strong emphasis on teamwork and leadership. Paul's leadership on the floor is similar to the Spurs' group mentality, which emphasizes that the whole is more important than the sum of its parts. This common mindset has produced a number of remarkable games and situations where strategy and teamwork prevail over individual genius. Defensive battles. Another recurring theme is defensive ability. The Spurs' dedication to team defense is equal to Paul's determination on defense. Paul's teams and the Spurs frequently engage in fierce defensive slugfests in which every ball is fought for with deliberate effort. Durability and reliability. Ultimately, Paul and the Spurs have shown to be remarkably durable and reliable. Paul's capacity to play at a high level for the duration of his career is comparable to the Spurs' ongoing success under Popovic. This constancy is a result of their different playing strategies, which place a strong emphasis on preparation, flexibility, and a thorough knowledge of basketball principles. Unquestionably, Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs have had a significant influence on the development of basketball. Their unwavering pursuit of perfection, ability to motivate colleagues and players, and dedication to excellence have had a lasting impression on the NBA. They have established standards for what it means to be a real player who is always picking up new skills, adjusting to new situations, and trying to improve. Rising point guards are still motivated by Paul's example as a player who works hard, knows the subtleties of the game, and sets an example for others to follow. His influence can be observed in the current Guardian generation, which values strategy and intellect above pure athleticism. Similar to this, other teams have modeled their inventive techniques and unwavering consistency after the Spurs, leaving their influence on the competitive environment of the league as a whole. Their contributions also extend beyond the success of their respective franchises and careers. They have demonstrated that the pinnacle of basketball requires not only physical skill, but also mental clarity, tactical preparation, and well-coordinated teamwork. They serve as a reminder that the game is not just about the amazing performances that make for highlight reels, but also about the unseen, the planning, the mental struggles, and the quiet moments of preparation. In conclusion, Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs possess a secret brilliance that is rooted in their profound knowledge of the game, their capacity for change and evolution, and their steadfast dedication to perfection. The Spurs' legacy under Greg Popovic and Paul's career as the point guard are both brilliant illustrations of how intelligence, leadership, and a team-first mindset can result in long-term success in the NBA. Their influence on the game extends beyond their personal successes and honors. They have left a lasting legacy that will continue to motivate upcoming generations by influencing how basketball is played, coached, and understood. Whether it's Paul's superb game management or the Spurs' paradigm of innovation and constancy, their unsung brilliance will go down as a pillar of basketball excellence. The lessons Paul and the Spurs taught us will surely not go away as we consider the NBA's future. Their unique combination of talent, brains, and passion captures the essence of basketball and acts as an inspiration to others who want to be the best in the game. So what do you think about this video? Let us know in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.